Hello and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Courtney and my channel is all about connecting with crystals, learning about their metaphysical benefits, and really just becoming aware of this unique energy that's available to all of us. So thank you for joining me. Today's video is all about the solar plexus chakra. This is actually my favorite chakra, so I'm super excited to dive into this subject with you. I introduced this chakra series a few months ago and I'm just slowly working my way up the chakra system with you guys. This video is to really help you understand the solar plexus chakra and then recommend some really wonderful solar plexus chakra crystals. So without further ado, let's dive into today's video. As a disclaimer, I just want to start off by saying I am not a chakra expert, I'm not a Reiki master, and I'm not a crystal healer. I just simply love sharing the knowledge I've learned along the way with you guys. So for the flow of this video, I'm going to start off by introducing some basic knowledge about the solar plexus chakra, why it is so important. You know, when we look at our lower chakras, it's kind of like this final stage of having this flow of creative energy. I will also be touching on how manifestation correlates to this chakra. I'll be sharing some practices that have really helped me, how to tell if your solar plexus is unbalanced, kind of like some signs and symptoms, and then I'll be going over some really awesome solar plexus crystals. So here we are, we have arrived at the solar plexus chakra. This chakra is located above the navel and it is associated with the color yellow. This energy center is all about willpower, courage, action, and emotions. So in the body, our solar plexus chakra is linked to our adrenals, our digestive system, our liver, our lymphatic drainage system, muscles, metabolism, skin, stomach, and small intestine. So just to name a few healthy operating solar plexus qualities, you have a powerful effect to assert your will. You have self-confidence and a strong self-esteem in addition to emotional stability. This chakra is linked to our intuition. It is known as the seat of gut instincts. I personally think that this is a common chakra that can not be working at full capacity because if our root chakra and sacral chakra are not fully activated, it's really going to limit the way that we pursue the things that we really want to do in life. Being that the chakra system is like a step-by-step up-leveling system, if we have a weak or blocked lower chakra, it is really going to stunt our energetic field. To give you an idea of some common diseases that you may be feeling in the body, this can show up as being emotionally unstable, having digestive problems, liver problems, stomach ulcers, chronic anxiety, eating disorders, insomnia, and phobias. Something I've noticed as I have, gone on my own personal journey with healing my chakras, what I've really noticed in the lower chakras is how our lower chakras really do play a huge part in our manifestations, how we go about achieving the goals in our life. Having the stability to be creative, have an idea, and then act on it is really what I am pinpointing here. The solar plexus is where we act on things. When we feel grounded from our root chakra and our sacral chakra is bustling with ideas and creative thoughts, it's really up to our solar plexus to make those things happen. Having the solar plexus activated is not only going to help with our manifestations, but it's going to make our goals happen a lot faster. Any manifestation technique is really asking you to dive into your solar plexus chakra, whether that's practicing affirmations, doing scripting, or creating the reality you want. You are being asked to act on something, to have the courage and will to act on it. I've always felt this really strong connection to my solar plexus chakra, and I'm pretty good at recognizing when it feels blocked or isn't working at full capacity. This really shows up to me as depression, or me just not having the motivation to do the things that I enjoy doing. It's kind of like a red flag goes off. The biggest things that I have done to really keep my solar plexus functioning at full capacity is taking care of my energetic body and my physical body. And I mainly do this by meditation work and also being mindful with what I'm putting into my body. I have previously made a video where I dive into a 3-day ritual of trying to unblock my solar plexus chakra, and I did this by using a Mama Wonder Bar smudging kit. I really made a routine to get my energetic body feeling better so that flow of my sacral chakra could really shine its brightest. If you're interested in seeing what I did in that 3-day ritual, I'll definitely have a pop-up card show up right now, and I'll also have that chakra kit from Mama Wonder Bar in my description box below if you're interested in checking it out. That video is really an example of how I got my energetic body back into flow, what I really focused on. When it comes to my physical body, my main way of making sure I'm eating properly is by really eating a lot of gut healthy foods. Our gut health is so important. It is linked with how our brain functions. I could go on and on about how our gut health is truly, truly so important with our overall well-being. But really, ever since I started eating and drinking probiotics, I have noticed major shifts in my skin, in the way I digest food, and really my overall attitude in life. I feel like I'm living a life more of abundance. It really is this mesh of these practices that have really helped me understand how our lower chakras play such a role in our daily lives. To really wrap up this informative part of the video before we jump into those solar plexus chakra crystals, working on emotional issues can be really hard, don't get me wrong, but if you really take time to reflect and think about when you felt the most confident or when you feel like you really showed up for yourself, I bet you in that moment, all 3 of your lower chakras were activated. I really do feel like this is kind of like an energetic secret to life. Alrighty, so with all that being said, now let's jump into some superb solar plexus chakra crystals. I don't know what it is about solar plexus chakra crystals, but I've always been so drawn to them. So I'm so excited to jump into this list with you. Alrighty, so the first solar plexus chakra crystal I'm going to be sharing with you guys is sunstone. Honestly, I have been so drawn to sunstone lately. It's so funny to me. Sunstone is a stone of personal power, freedom, and expanded consciousness. Sunstone engenders a sense of abundance in regards to all of one's needs and desires, and it can assist one in maintaining prosperity, acquiring knowledge, and attaining wisdom. What I've really noticed as I've been working with sunstone the last 2 weeks is that it really does help me put pen to paper and get tasks done quickly. I've been mainly using this with my writing projects. It's so funny because it seems like I'm able to have this flow, this creative flow happen faster. I don't know if it is I don't know what it is, to be honest, but I've definitely noticed that this has been a wonderful writing companion. Another element about this stone that I really, really love is that it does bring this sense of happiness. It just makes me kind of giddy almost with the process that I'm in. Whether I'm doing something creative or I'm doing something fun, it really does bring this sense of joy to me. Alrighty, so this next crystal is actually my all-time favorite crystal, and that is citrine. So citrine actually is a really big heavy hitter in all the lower chakras, but it is really highlighted the most in the solar plexus chakra. The vibratory resonance of citrine activates and harmonizes these 3 energy centers, all of which are necessary to the process of creative imagination. First, activating the thinking process, a visionary function, which then leads to stimulating the creative functions, where ideas and thoughts are noted. Moving forward, the action of pursuing these plans with personal will and power is achieved. I love that this crystal holds so much power in the manifestation process. I will say that this crystal is mainly used, I feel like, for manifesting money, but you can manifest anything with citrine. At its core, it really is there to help you manifest whatever it is you desire. I do have a couple varieties of citrine. This is a heat-treated citrine. I also have a natural citrine, and I know some of you out there might be wondering, well, does the heat-treated work just as good as the natural? Which one should I be buying? Honestly, in my opinion, you can manifest and use citrine, with either one. Like if you have the natural one or the heat treated one, personally, I think they both work the same. So don't worry if you feel like, oh my gosh, I only have the heat treated. That's totally fine. You can still manifest and use citrine in the heat treated version just as well as the natural version. Alrighty, the next solar plexus chakra crystal that I'm going to be sharing with you is the lovely amber. I actually got this crystal from Earthly Aura Crystals. If you watched my sacral chakra video, all of those crystals in that video were from Earthly Aura Crystals, and she threw in this amber for me, and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't have amber. This is so awesome. So I've been loving getting to know amber. The energies of amber are very solar, and they have the quality of creating a comfortable sense of warmth, health, and well-being. This warmth activates the life force, as well as one's emotional desire for wellness. It helps one to see the path to recovery and have the courage and confidence to follow it. This crystal is really a wonderful healer for your solar plexus chakra. If you experience any dis-ease from your solar plexus being blocked or underactive, if you have major self-confidence issues, if you have kind of like a perception of yourself that isn't true, like maybe body dysmorphia, or you have an eating disorder, or you are very depressed, you're not really having this love for life element, I really feel like amber's healing properties will really, really benefit you. This stone can really shine a light and help you embody this warmth, feeling of love from the inside of you coming out. So this next stone is actually another favorite of mine. I actually did this crystal meeting not too long ago, and that is pyrite. Pyrite is excellent for increasing the power of the solar plexus in both men and women. It enhances willpower, has an immediate increase in vitality, assists one in overcoming bad habits, and establishing new patterns of health and positive energy. For men, it enhances masculinity and supports the sublime and enthusiastic expression of male eroticism. So I think that this actually might be like the stone for your solar plexus chakra. Having this can-do attitude towards whatever it is that you're trying to pursue, whether it be, a manifestation or just a goal you have. I really feel like pyrite is such a go-to. Whether your goal is to make more money, to work on your physique, to start a business, to really do anything, pyrite is here to help you. I really can't recommend this stone enough. It is definitely one to add to any crystal collection. Alrighty, so the next crystal on our list is one that I have mentioned in my crystal collection video that I hadn't experimented too much with. And to be honest, I still haven't experimented too much with it, but I'm really excited to dive into a bumblebee jasper with you. Bumblebee jasper brings inspiration and intensity to the realm of one's creative manifestation. It is a powerful aid for mending passion and purpose together for the unfolding of one's destiny. These stones can increase the level of activation of the complex of neurons in the gut, making it possible to more readily be aware of one's gut feelings or instincts. In spiritual self-healing, bumblebee jasper can energetically cleanse and clear the intestinal tract, liver, and kidneys. So I really love the fact that this can help with kind of like some dis-eases you might be feeling in the body. Now that's not to say that you should only be using bumblebee jasper for that, but it's kind of nice to know that there is this kind of like energetic support to help you when you are facing those physical symptoms. To me, I feel like bumblebee jasper really entices this worker bee energy. If we want to go after our goals, we need to work towards them. We have to have, this action-oriented mindset. We can't just sit on our butts and think that things are going to happen for us. We need to take the small steps to achieving those goals in our life, whatever it is that we're trying to pursue or whatever we're trying to accomplish. We really need to act on those instincts of doing all the things. I really do feel like I want to work more with bumblebee jasper. I feel like because of the size of this, it's more of like a statement piece, but I will definitely be on the lookout for some smaller tumbled bumblebee jaspers that I can work with. And the last crystal on our solar plexus chakra list is tiger's eye. I love tiger's eye. I love the way it looks. It just captivates me. Tiger's eye is a solar stone of vitality, practicality, and physical action. It stimulates the root chakra and solar plexus, assisting one in taking effective actions and remaining grounded, calm, and centered. Tiger's eye activates intellect, opening the mind to embrace the inconsistencies life throws at us, pivoting to overcome fatigue or discouragement. Tiger's eye's gift is really this sense of balance and motivation to keep going forward even when we feel like challenges are popping up in our path. Persistence and action is really a key element when working on our solar plexus chakra. When we feel like we're stuck in a rut or we're kind of like lacking this motivation, Tiger's eye is really here to help us to push through it, to keep going. I really love pairing tiger's eye with other crystals, kind of making a crystal pairing with tiger's eye. I think it's a wonderful element to add to an intention, with whatever you're trying to pursue. I definitely recommend, doing a fun intention setting and pairing tiger's eye to whatever crystal that you feel called to. To wrap up this video, when we work with these stones and we are mindfully diving into our solar plexus, we really have the opportunity to see our manifestations come into fruition. Having this sense of purpose is so critical in having a fulfilling life, in my opinion. Waking up every day and having the courage and the confidence to keep pushing forward with whatever pursuit we are on, even when challenges arise. It's this drive and consistency that when it's up and running, you really never want to turn back. I hope this video was helpful for you on your chakra journey, primarily if you are diving into your solar plexus chakra. In my next chakra video, I will be diving into the heart chakra and how being in our heart center really impacts the way that we serve in this lifetime. I'm super excited to continue this chakra series with you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this chakra video, let me know by giving this video a big thumbs up. If you would like to suggest a solar plexus chakra crystal to someone in the community, maybe it's a crystal that you've been really drawn to that really ignites your solar plexus, I would love to hear it, and I'm sure someone would love to hear your experience as well. So please don't be shy. If you are new here, I would love it if you subscribed. Come on and check out some of my other videos. Thank you again for being here, and I will see you in my next one.